Okay, so I tried just knocking them off with Daddy's helper, but, well, that didn't work. So, we're gonna hit the cutoff wheel. We'll take that to it, knock off the spot welds, and, of course, we all know Daddy's helper. So, if you got your volume up or your headphones on, tune out for a second, turn the volume down, because this is gonna be loud. There we go, that took care of that one. Now we'll knock the front one off, and then I'll show you what I mean about wobbling these holes out. Okay, now you can turn your volume back up. Okay, we got those cleared out of there. Hot little tamales. Well, I got your attention. Unsponsored plug. The Gator Platinum Performance cutoff wheels, well worth the money. You're gonna pay, depending on your hardware store, you're gonna pay through the nose for them, but well worth the money. And you can hear my compressor going in the background. Get our little noise maker. So what we got here, just a carbide wobbling bit. And I'll just open these holes up a little bit. See what I'm doing here. There we go. I'm just taking that hole and wobbling it out, making it longer on the back side. Then I'll make the front one longer on the front side, so that we can get it all lined up. And of course, my compressor is just a little single long Harbor Freight special, so you know, it doesn't really keep up with this tool, but it does well enough. Must be time to drain my air tank. I can hear water coming through the line. wobbling these out, basically you don't want to go any thinner than 1 bolt hit width from the end. If you get less than 1 bolt width of your metal left, well, you're going to want to put a block on the back, weld it in real good, so that way you don't lose the actual structural strength of this metal. Just a little heads up there, in case you didn't know. And I'm gonna put in a little ad for myself here. I ain't really got a budget or money to work with, but watching Uncle Tony's Garage here on YouTube, and let me adjust you up here. There we go. Now we can see where we're at. I'm watching Uncle Tony's Garage, and been doing a lot with slant 6 motors. I'm a Dodge guy, and I've really got a hankering. I want to get my hands on one, but I got a whole family, so I want to get my hands on a slant 6 and a 4-door car. I know they made them. Pretty sure he's shown a couple of them. That's pretty close. Let's see how close it is. So if you're in the Washington area, Washington State, not DC, and you got something laying around that is close to being a runner, or you know, not too far off of a project, that you want to let go for a song or some kind of trade deal, you know, you need help with something else for a day or whatever, leave me a comment. Might be a good revival episode. If it's close enough, decent enough, you know, maybe I'll vacation it, bring the tool bag with me and get it fired up and drive it home. You know, that seems to be real popular on YouTube right now, so haven't really been wanting to jump on that bandwagon, but if you got the right project, why not? Or same thing, old Dodge pickup. My wife will kill me for this one. But if you have an old Dodge pickup sitting around in the field, you don't want it anymore, you don't want to deal with it, and it is close to being roadworthy, I got a spare set of tires sitting around. If it's a half-ton, 5 on 4.5, I got spare wheels and tires for it, so I'm not too worried about that. But most of the engine components are there, or at least 90% of them. I'll bring carburetor if I need to, you know, a few other parts. Something like that. You want to see some revivals on the channel, and you got something, you know, hey, give me a holler. We'll see what we work out. Alright, plug your ears. Try that now. It was pretty close before. I should have gotten us really close now. There we go. There we go. It'll bolt right into the factory locations. I'm pretty sure the bottom will stretch over. So let's stretch those holes out a little bit, and we'll be back in business. So I'll do that real quick. You don't need to sit here and listen to me grind, and I'll bring you back in a second. Okay, so we had to stretch it a little bit, but we had plenty in the bolt holes, and we just bolted her straight on. So now that we got it shortened up, bolted on secure, took off the old seat belt from the Chrysler, got our Chevy one ready to go. All bolted on, bolted on. Okay, let's slam it in and see what it looks like. All right, I'm gonna get the seat. We'll see what it looks like. All right, here we go. Incoming. Oh, yeah, big seat in a little car. All right, close. Okay. And we are on all the studs. Okay. Now we're all the way forward. Oh. And we still can't get the impact on there. All right, we'll do it with the ratchet. One, two. Oh. There we go. Make sure we can get to our seatbelt wiring. Don't want Johnny Law thinking we're not wearing our seatbelt. Alright. Now switch over the ratchet, tighten these up. And you don't have to kill them. They're only a 5/16 stud. Well, that is an American. So they're what, a 5/16, so it's gonna be like a 12 millimeter or something like that. I don't know. Whatever. Cubic, foot, ton. I don't know. Whatever you Canadians use. I don't get it. I'm an American. It's a 5/16. Okay. Now we'll grab you right around here to the front. Okay. Okay, we'll spin you around. Now that you got a good case of motion sickness. All right. Slide that all the way back. Grab our nuts. These we can get the impact driver on. I must have grabbed an American socket for a metric bolt. Go figure. Hey Chevy, get the point. You're American, use American bolts. Okay. I can get that off here now. I ran to do it the hard way. Yeah, well, I got your attention, and I'm not really doing anything all that interesting, other than making an idiot of myself. Which, hey, I'm pretty good at that, aren't I? Oh. There we go. Okay, got it. Wanted to give you a little teasing heads up on projects I got going this summer. Oh. Yeah, don't mind my fat belly. Here, let's move you up a little bit. There we go. See, so we still got some headroom. It's not bad. Pretty comfy. We got some room between our legs and the steering wheel. You know, enough to get in and out. And I'm a big guy. You know, I'll admit that. You know, 6'1" and, you know, over 3 1/4. So really am too big for this car, but hey, now I got an armrest. It's actually up where I could use it, rather than the factory one that's, you know, sitting down there somewhere where you can't, you know, if you want to use it, you gotta be leaning over like a, you know, boy from Tijuana. Oh, wow, you are gonna get shaking syndrome on this thing. I'll figure this tripod out eventually. So it's that easy. And you can wobble those holes out with a drill bit. You can use the carbide cutting head like I got. Got them from Matco years ago. Oh shoot, we're talking, I've had that in my toolbox for 15, 18 years, and it still works great. Usually come in a set of 3. And I have 2 of the 3 left. I don't remember where the third one disappeared to. Probably got borrowed by a buddy. But yeah, so 2004, what was it? 2000 to 2006 PT Cruzier. You can put those seats in a, say, a 2005 back to a 95 Chevy Cavalier, just by doing a little modification to the rack. And they're comfy seats. I thought about going leather, but the cloth seats I found were just in too good a condition to pass up. Before I end this video, I'm going to give you a teaser of what we got going this summer. So I am going to be resurrecting a 78 Dodge Class C motorhome. I've had it running before. It's a 440 727. Nice little, I think it's 24, 25 foot. No, not a big one, but enough for the family. It's got the van front end on it with the bunk over the cab. So it's had some rodent damage. It's been neglected. So you'll probably see me and my father-in-law working on that one. We're going to make sure the toilet works, make sure the water system works, the stove, possibly the fridge. If the fridge works, I'll make sure to get all the systems working for the fridge. If not, it's gone. We're going to gut the back side of it, put a queen size bed in the back, and just make it basically one big bedroom. So, because that one, I'll show you when we get it, but it's a real nice design. The toilet's right in front of the door when you open it up, so it's not in the back of the rig. So I can rip out everything in the back, and it ain't gonna affect nothing. I may mess around with the heater, but probably not. I'm probably actually, rather than running a propane heater, I'm going to just make a generator rack for the back of it, and I'll run a little electric heater off a generator. My personal preference. I can get electric heaters cheap. And then we may be bringing Warlord out. We're not sure. If I can get a few more parts, then I might start on him. At the least, I will pull him out of the garage and give you a good thorough walk around. That's a fun little project truck. And it may be up for sale before the end of the year. I have not decided on that, but it could be coming up for sale. It's a 77 Dodge Warlock. Factory roll bar, sunroof, black and gold. It was air conditioning truck. 360, 4-speed, 4x. It's a good truck. It's straight. It's definitely had a lot of rust, a lot of rot, and I'm working on getting rid of. But I don't know. I'm hung up on that one. So I'll make up my mind in the next couple months. When we roll it out, I'll let you know if I'm going to keep it or get rid of it. But I got a phone call coming in, so we will catch you later.